Cheers and welcome, my friends. I'm Duck and we are playing Europa Universalis IV together with the newest DLC, the Cossacks. We're playing as Novgorod. And finally, we are no longer at immediate danger. Poland is now our ally, our only ally. We have the Livonian Order as our vassal in March. They are in March. So they get some bonuses out of this. It should be listed here. They get 25% more manpower, 20% manpower recovery speed, 30% more land force limit, 30% more land force limit, 30% more naval force limit, 20% fort maintenance and less, and 20% more fort defense. So that is a really good thing. I wonder if I shouldn't make Tver into another vassal, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. No. The thing is, with the new ally system, we won't be able to drag in Poland without proving our worth to them. We need some favors. We don't have any favors at the moment. We will gain a favor every 2 years, and we will gain favors if we swing our own weight. If they go to war. If we pull our own weight, and if we help them to, yeah, basically finish the Teutonic Order, and but they should come in and help us defensively if we get attacked by Muscovy. So we are in a much better position now. We are even out of the red somewhat. We have a hell of a lot of fort maintenance. They have the mission to conquer Novgorod. That's not good. But they seem to hold off. They have 7,000 manpower and 47,000 troops. And they are at Tech 3 while we are at Tech 4 on the military side. We're going to gain a new unit with the next tech. A lot of supply limit, more infantry shock and cavalry shock. It would be good if you could get that. We are converting all the foreign cultures to Russian. All the cultures that we have in our country, and we have some forts. We have a fort in Tver, in Kargopol, in Arkhangelsk, to stop the Muscovite onslaught. Should they come, they will have to siege these things first before they can get anywhere. I wonder if I shouldn't make Neva my capital right now. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't. I guess it's fine. Novgorod is a good province, but it has woods on it, so it will be a bit more expensive to develop it. Contrary to Neva, which is only grasslands, doesn't have a malus on developing it. Oh, the Emperor has enacted a reform. Cool. Yeah, Austria is the boss. In the HRE, they inherited the Low Countries in 1447 from Burgundy. King of Burgundy died as soon as I have ever seen it. Very early in the game. Karelia is now Russian. That should make a bit of a difference in our bottom line. Not much, but... And yeah, we're going to maintain the diplomat with... Venice has a new rival in the Ottomans. Sweden, they are still loyal to Denmark. But their liberty desire is certainly ticking up, 38.4. Oh, we're going to repay one of our loans. We don't have a lot of money. We're paying a lot of interest. Yeah, I'm not sure. We are in a bit of a scrape, I'll admit. We have 16 loans, a total debt of nearly 1200 ducats. There's nothing much I can do against that. I could disband my whole army, but I shouldn't really. We are just strong enough to hold Muscovy in balance. I am down with the maintenance. But actually there is something we could do. There's a new feature that you have with this expansion where you can enable to automatically raise maintenance during war. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm going to mothball all my forts. I need more money. If they attack us, it will be fine. They're going to take the forts. I'll have to live with it. That will be that, but we have to repay our loans. I should do some development. It's costing 75. This is only costing 50. We can form the Russian Empire or the Russian nation. We'll change our. Doesn't it change our capital? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Wave of obscurantism. As a typical response to different kinds of problems, obscurantism was a frequent behavior in most nations, at least until the Age of Enlightenment arose in the most advanced Western nations of the European continent. Knowledge is power. Again, to national unrest. Or ignorance is bliss. Yeah, we're going to go with knowledge is power. Because why not? We are at the moment trying to get our manpower level back to a acceptable amount. That would certainly help. Yeah, let's get on with it. Bring up the speed a bit. We're just waiting for Muscovy to make their move on us. Have they declared a war? No, they haven't. Seems they are moving their troops to attack the Golden Horde. Listen, buddy, I would be willing to have an alliance with you. Ooh. Consider the same 39 provinces. Oh yeah, because I took all of that as my interest. Yeah. The East is ours. Just trying to communicate that to Poland. Poland, on the other hand, wants into the West, wants the Teutonic Order. Oh, and they want Theodoro. I don't need Theodoro. I want Riga though. Would that change your idea of us being very helpful to you? I want to get Riga. I shouldn't piss off Poland though. They are my help against Russia. I can only piss them off if I am in a position to do that. Our loan has been automatically renewed. Yeah, it's cool that you don't get all these pop-ups about the loans anymore. They just renew it if you fail the check to pay it back. It's fine, I guess. Cool. They don't want Riga anymore. There's no interest in Riga. Coolio. Good. Good. Fine. Then we can take Riga for ourselves. When will our truce end? January 68. No, that's a long time. But then they will be ours. Moscow is trying to annex Perm. That's not good. But there's nothing we can do against it. We'll just sit still, pay down our debt, and wait for it to happen. Oh, and they have already annexed Yaroslavl. That's also not good. that allows us to make that into a claim for us. We need to fabricate a claim on Yaroslav. That's fine. Would I be able to fabricate a claim on... No, I can't. I wonder how we can get a reason for war against Riga. Shouldn't really do a no-CB war. And they are Orthodox now. They are a great metropolis. It would take an alliance. Should I ally them? I cannot vassalize them because we are a merchant republic. And our military power is not that high. Have you developed your power base? No, they haven't. Yeah, I don't really want them as a vassal. I want them for my march over here. We can go up in Diplotech. I think I will do that. Go up 1. Because now we can build a marketplace. And the other very handy thing we can do is this should bring up our trading range slightly. Still cannot reach Crimea or Astrakhan, but we can reach Kazan now. I'm going to transfer. Wait, let's have a look at it now. We're pulling nearly 5 out of Novgorod, 0.7 out of the White Sea, and 0.02 out of Lübeck, because we have no power there. We're going to transfer trade power, send them our Lübeck guy, who is basically useless at the moment. We should see an increase in this. Let's see if there's anything we can get from it. Yeah, but changed by quite a bit. So we should now be able to pull more out of Novgorod. Yeah, it definitely changed our bottom line. So I'll be happy with that. I just need to gain back some wiggle room. Wonder why the Livonian Order isn't doing more to get its army up. I want them to have a strong army. They have a force limit of 9. That's why I made them into a march. They're not doing it. International guild contacts. One of our diplomatic envoys with strong connections to a domestic guild has been accused by some older ambassadors of cutting deals with a guild across the border. While he admits to attending to guild business while abroad, he denies accusations of compromising his political missions. On the other hand, he says he is open to the idea of attempting to use his connections abroad to our advantage. The old guard of aristocratic diplomats finds this practice highly dubious, but leveraging connections between guilds could give us an edge in clandestine operations. I shouldn't really have someone with 2 masters in my power. We have to suspend the diplomat, unfortunately. It's just the wiser course of action. And it took the one that was fabricating the claim. That's bad. Byzantine refugees. My lord, Byzantium has fallen to the Saracens, the last bastion of the Roman Empire. No, it has fallen to the Turks, hasn't it? That's not the same. The last bastion of the Roman Empire, the city of Constantine, is now in Turkish hands. As Christendom reels from the shock, Byzantine refugees flock to the cities and courts of Europe, bringing with them old manuscripts of classical knowledge, tracts by Aristotle, Plato and Galen, and a thorough knowledge of both Latin and Greek. Inviting these refugees to Novgorod might provide an enormous boost to our own efforts in the fields of culture and science. By all means, let them come. Or no, we don't need their help. Why would you ever choose that? Yeah, we're going to spend some power, but hey, tech cost minus 10%. Coolio. For 30 years. So nearly all of our culture conversions are done. We're not accepting Karelian anymore, but we don't need to. Muscovy is no longer looking to attack us. Shifting their troops around. Still have a lot of forts, a lot of army maintenance. There's nothing else we can do. We sold our fleet. We have everything down. We are running a bare bones state. What we need though is I want our first national idea. So I'm going to go ahead and take the admin focus. Because I want to take the admin ideas. It will give us cheaper mercenaries, even cheaper mercenaries. We already have minus 20%, so we get minus 45%. Cheaper core creation costs, which will come in very handy because I plan on conquering the whole east. Basically get into the shape of historical Russia. Cheaper mercenary maintenance, less interests, more mercenaries, the advisors I don't care for, and cheaper admin tech and goods modifier. And then we're going to go for plutocratic, I think. We could also go for quantity. I think plutocratic makes sense. It's a really good idea group. It also gives us cheaper tech costs. With this 5% and the 10% from here, we will nearly be as good as Western nations at governing our realm. It's a cool thing that we have a diplomatic reputation of +1. That really helped us getting the alliance with Poland. Do we have any favors yet? Yeah, we have one favor. How long will that truce with Poland go? Till 63. Sweden's opinion will change by 30. Should we do that? Yeah, we want it. We want better relations with Sweden. Take back our guy from Poland. I want these guys to be claimable. Build more units. They are loyal. But what are they waiting for? I don't understand the AI. Yeah, now all our provinces have glorious Russian culture. Let's have a look. Where is it? Is that in here? Diplomatic opinion, economic. Okay, culture. Now all these provinces are Russian. They all belong to East Slavic. And we have an incentive to expand into Lithuania at some point. We're certainly not going to do that now. A new coin! In the past, the Grand Kniers used to be on the reverse side of the coins. Now the Republic rejects such personality cults. If we were to issue a new high purity coin, we would improve people's faith in the coinage, and of course all should remember who did this. Reject the reform, let the coins be issued. We really can't gain any more inflation. We're going to issue the coins, especially because we don't really want to re-elect our current Grand Kniers. He's a diplomatic guy that helped us swing the alliance with Poland, but we really need an admin guy to get a move on with our admin ideas and our admin tech. So we'll take the reform. Can lose some Republican tradition. I'm really liking this new system where you can tell the AI what you want and what well, they can tell you what they want. I can very clearly see that we can work very well together, and it's an interesting thing. If you, I'm going to read that and then I'll go on. A great synod. The church has gathered in a great synod. They are asking for your support and certain privileges in return for helping fight anti-feudal heresies that are stalking our land. Do we help the church keep the power in their place, or do we support these movements to break up the old feudal order? We could gain a stability. And we want them stronger. We want the patriarch to get stronger so we gain more manpower. Plus we have role-playing reasons for doing that. We are the city of churches. Over 80 Orthodox churches are in Novgorod. We are the holiest of holy. Of the holies. Oh, it's already reducing our local unrest. Yeah, we can repay another loan. How's our loan situation? We still have 1,000 in loans, but it is going down, so that's okay. Yeah, the cool thing is the AI is now going to tell you what they want. If I go to Hungary, if I go to Sweden, what does Sweden want? They want lots of Norway and the Swedish part of Denmark. France wants basically the French region. England wants... oh, they have a lot of continental ambitions. Castile wants only the Iberian Peninsula. Naples wants something out of the paper state. Oh, Sicily is independent. Very interesting. Austria wants all of Hungary. Desire Prov non-subject. Interesting. Is Hungary in a personal union with... oh yes. Under Austria. For 4 years, for the past 4 years they have been a subject under Austria. Austria really is doing well in this game. They have the Low Countries and they have Hungary in a personal union. I'm not really very sad about that, because they can keep the Ottomans in check, I hope. They already share a border here. What do the Ottomans want? They are not very militaristic. They just want the Turkish stuff and the Greek stuff. What about Venice? Ooh! Venice is insane! They have incredible territorial interests. But the insanest person I have seen yet is the Golden Horde. They want all of this because that's what rightfully belongs to them, of course. Muscovy is also... no, Muscovy is even more insane. Although we can't really see how far the ambitions of the Golden Horde extend. But yeah, we see that Muscovy is counting on getting all of us. Of conquering us completely, and yeah, they would leave us this province. They have no interest in this. I could just give them all our provinces and get back to this island, or this small island in the Russian Sea. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I have to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, please tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this series or my other content in the future, then please consider subscribing. Hope you join me next time when we will be doing some consolidating and planning our next move on Muscovy. We have to attack them at some point in time. They don't seem willing to attack us. Don't know what we can do about them. We could insult them. Might get up our power projection. Yeah, don't know. Let's see how it goes. See you then. Thanks and bye-bye.